Morning guys, welcome back. It's your boy H8 and we are here today getting the truck remapped and tuned from Pete at Pack Tuning. I'm not sure on the stats, but I'll go and speak to him in a minute and find out what the changes are to the truck, what he's doing to it. But yeah, he messaged me on Instagram, said he could do it for me, and I thought, why not? Let's get a video on it. So let's do it. Yes guys, so I've just looked back at my truck and I feel ashamed of myself. I've let you guys down, I've let myself down. I've let Pete turn up, I haven't even cleaned it for him. The inside's a state, the outside's a state. Do better, Emery, do better. Come on, boy. Anyway, we're just waiting for the ECU to download onto Pete's computer. And then from there, there's a few more steps we have to follow before we can. It's really complicated. I'm just getting my head around it as well, so I'll try and explain it. Well, actually, no, I won't explain it. I'll get Pete to explain it for you guys. Can you just tell everybody how, what is going on at the moment on the screen?
So basically, at the moment, what we're doing, we're extracting all the information off of the ECU. That will get downloaded onto a portal, which then gets sent off to a file writers, where they will write a custom written file specifically for this vehicle, meaning that we'll have an improve in power, but also keeping it well within the safe parameters, so that you have many trouble-free miles ahead, but an overall better driving experience. So once we've got that back, we can then download that back onto the vehicle.
So if I break down in the next few months, I don't give you a call then?
It's not the number on the back of the truck. Yeah, but yeah, we'll download that back onto
the AA number looks a bit different.
We'll download that back onto the vehicle, carry out a full diagnosis whilst it's running, make sure everything's all okay, which it will be.
Yeah, I'm sure it will.
And then we'll be done.
I did tell him I wanted 300 horsepower out of it, but he advised me not to do it because the engine would blow up down the road. But
probably wouldn't be the safest.
I like pushing my luck, so what can you do? Anyway, if you want anything done like this, just give him a call, Pack Tuning, check out the Instagram. It's the place to go, guys, it's the place to go. He specialises in commercial vehicles, so if you've got a McLaren, he's probably not the right guy, but if you have got a truck, as many people probably do watching, he's the right guy for you. But for that McLaren, that didn't have any airbag damage, but we rebuilt the front end on that. And there was no, it was stripped when we got it, so we had no idea how to put it back together. Yeah. And it was just 2 extension arms, nothing. We rebuilt that, and we bought all the parts. It was like over 2,000 parts, and put it back together. Yeah, so like that's like half the problem. When it comes stripped, you have no idea. It's like putting a puzzle together about the clues, isn't it? It's just a nightmare. But
there's also that you look. Obviously, I watch all your videos, and you've got a McLaren that turns up like that. So you go right up all the parts, all of those. But then for how many times afterwards were you like, oh, I need that?
Oh, mate, untold amounts. Yeah.
You just don't see it. And when it first arrives, you're not going to know that it needs all of those little bits.
Yeah,
like that little trim around the side of the
There's still a couple bits I ain't ordered, but like, yeah, this was the bit that got me like under the wing in that, because see, I knew that all the front end was missing, but there was bits here that I was like, do I need that done? I need that, because like you're looking at like grills and stuff, and then you're paying like 300 quid for it. So you're like, I don't want to order it twice.
Try and find second hand.
Yeah.
But then for resale, you want to try and do it.
Yeah. See, with this M140i, I'm probably going to get some like not aftermarket stuff, but like second-hand bits, because
there's a lot more available.
Yeah, there are for sure. What about the Merc trucks? What are they like?
The X-Class.
Yeah.
Yeah, same ECU.
Nightmare, I bet, mate.
Yeah, that's it. Everything that's new now. It's good to obviously, like anything that you do, you learn on the job every day. You sort of work out.
Yeah, for sure. So that system capable of doing any truck. You just need to find that out.
Yeah. Basically, yeah. So loads of vehicles that you can do, but yeah, the newer they get, the harder they are, really.
So I haven't really looked into it much, but do you just do commercial stuff like trucks and vans?
So I'll do anything, but what I quite like is specialising in the pickup trucks and like commercial vehicles, so like vans basically. Just because they're normally the types of vehicles that get used properly every day. Like people will throw loads of stuff in the back, or they'll be towing heavy loads. Just giving them that extra little bit of power makes everything a lot easier. Like these, they're quite lazy with their gear changes, so with a bit of extra torque.
Yeah, that is. Yeah, I know what you mean.
It doesn't make it a DSG gearbox. It's going to
it adds a little bit extra. Yeah, I find out with that. It's just proper lazy.
When you're approaching a roundabout, you think, right, it's clear to go. You put your foot down. There's like a delay before it goes. This will iron out all of that, so it won't turn it into a performance vehicle. Like it's still a truck, but
of course,
overall, it will just make everything drive a lot better. And that's why there's so many people that want it doing, really.
To be fair, this truck ain't too bad. I was driving an Astra van before, like this old manual Astra van.
Yeah.
And it was, honestly, mate, I'd go from driving something a bit faster, whatever, I've got home, and then go and get in that, and you pull out a roundabout and you'd be like, oh, fuck, here. I'm going to get slammed in the side.
Especially the choice of colours that you've got is going to make a big difference.
Yeah, for sure, mate. I've put 10,000 miles on this since January, so I'm using it every day, in and out. So it, like when you said it to me, I thought, get more out of it, because I'm in it all the time.
Yeah, exactly.
Probably in this more than I'm not. So what are the stat changes? So it goes from, I think they're like 180 something, aren't they, standard?
So these, in theory, out of factories are 197 horsepower, 470 newton meters of torque. With a Remapped, 230 horsepower and 550 newton meters of torque.
So it's a noticeable difference.
Yeah, and with diesels, it's not really about the horsepower, it's the torque that'll be noticeable, because you can feel that from underneath you, it will just pull you up.
Like this bit video. Alright, boom. So the ECU has downloaded the data. That has all been processed. That now gets emailed off to a laboratory full of the most intelligent coders in the world, and they have to write a formula or write a code on their end. Basically, then is sent back to my ECU, programmed onto my ECU. Am I saying that right?
That's right.
That's right. That is right. And then that gets put onto my car ECU, which then programs it to function differently as to how it was before. Obviously, it gets the raise in horsepower, gets the raise in torque, which then might give me a little bit better economy, but what it does do is gives that extra little power in the engine, which is what you need, especially when you're running a commercial vehicle like that. You've got heavy loads in the back, or when you've got shit in the back like me. I've got so much shit in the back of my car. Just gives you that extra bit of oomph out. Like when you're pulling out a roundabout, sometimes you get caught a bit short. You think you're able to go, you look over and you're like, I'm not moving yet, and I'm like half in the roundabout, accident central. So this is sorting that problem out. Now I've got that extra bit of power, selects gears a little bit faster. Is that right as well? That's right. Selects gears a little bit faster, and yeah, I can just pull away smoother. So this is exactly what my truck needs, giving the girl what she's after. Where'd you get your wheels from?
They were...
Are they on it?
No, they were off an online company.
So I'm looking to get some new alloys for mine, but like I'm looking at they're coming out like $2,000 a set, and I'm thinking,
yeah,
just long, isn't it?
The wheels were like £55 each, and the tyre was about £110 each.
£55 each?
Yeah.
Oh, send me a link to that. That's the cheapest one I've heard.
That's what I went for, because they're cheaper.
And like that, time flies, we're done. It actually took an hour, and I think it was like 5 minutes to download onto the system, which usually takes 25 minutes, but you know, it was for me. I think they knew it was me, so they were going to take extra long to do it. But anyway, that's done now. It's actually downloaded onto my car as well. I think we're doing some diagnostic checks now to make sure that it all runs smoothly and that it's on there. And my truck should now be running at 700 horsepower. Yeah, so they obviously, as I said, they write it on their system and then they send it over, and then you download it on to your car via the ODB. I feel like a kid on Christmas Eve. I'm a bit excited now to go out for a drive and see the difference. My microphone has just died again. Microphone nightmares, honestly. I need to find a better solution to charge them up, because I'm having an absolute time doing it. Yeah, anyway, it is all done. So is that all done, yeah? All done. There's nothing I need to do now. That is all done. It's all done my end. So if you need this service done, Pack Tuning is the guy for you. Commercial vehicles, trucks, vans, lorries. Do you do lorries?
Not quite lorries.
Not quite lorries. Transit tippers and that, yeah?
Transits, yeah.
Yeah, like so your transits and that, does all of that. Brilliant service, comes out to your house mobile. What more can you ask for? Especially during the COVID pandemic, you don't want to be going out to places, meeting loads of people. Perfect for it. Time to pay. I will pay you there. Thank you very much. A fist bump. Got to stay your distance because of COVID. That was a 2-metre fist bump, yeah? Just for the Karens out there. But I will see you later. If I need any more done, I'll get back in contact with you. So yes, that is all done. We're going to jump in there now and have a little drive and see if I can feel any differences. He said it's not going to be a major transformation, but I should feel it, especially in the responsiveness of the throttle. But this is just the start of the truck because I've got so much to do on it. I'm changing the wheels. I'm going to get it wrapped. But anyway, this is the start. Let's jump in there and have a little drive. I'm on a roll again. Right then, so I'll get on a bit of a straight road before I pin it and just see what it happens. But he said that I'd get more responsiveness out of the throttle, and I can instantly feel that it picks up the gears a little bit faster. So first sort of opinion. What is that bug there? I nearly crashed.
Get it, it's like it's
I'm a bug slayer. I'm a melt is what I am, because I hate bugs. That blue light's just come on. I need to get that sorted. I'll get that done when I get in the yard a bit later on. He said he's working on a package to stage 2 tune a truck, which basically involves air filters, a new exhaust. It's a 3-metre pipe, and he said it actually does sound pretty decent. So if he does finalise that package and can get that across the line, then I definitely will be buying it, because why would you not? Why would you not? This road is a nightmare to pull out on, but we're going to do it anyway. Right then. See, like as I pulled up there, usually there was a little bit of a delay and then it would go. Now I've just got like that instant bit. And to be fair, like it feels like it went before it would have a chunky gear selection change, but now there was none of that. It was just a smooth transition, which is only going to help the gearbox out. And with the increase in power, it puts less strain on the engine. So it's a win-win really. So I would definitely recommend getting this done to your vehicle. It not only helps with the economy, it's not mainly for the economy, but it just helps prolong the life of the engine. And it definitely is a little bit quicker, because I can feel that. It definitely got up to speed a little bit faster than usual there. When you're in a commercial vehicle like this all the time, I spend a lot of time on the roads, traveling around, doing stuff. This car it's got to be comfortable and it's got to be important, and it is a very comfortable truck, but that little bit of acceleration power and smoothness within the gear change just makes the ride a little bit more comfortable and a little bit more enjoyable for them longer journeys. 100% recommend it, guys. Anyway, I'm going to end this video here. If you like what you see, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button. I've got plenty of content coming out for you guys soon. But anyway, that's Henry Arnold, and I'll catch you guys later.